Welcome to Gridiron Ring, a sports talk show covering football and professional wrestling. I'm your host, the Encyclopedia of Sports, Cool Hand Luke 96. 3 videos this week. This is the third and final video audio recording for Gridiron Ring's YouTube channel this week. Go check out my college football Week 12 predictions and NFL Week 11 predictions if you have not done so already. This video is my WWE NXT Takeover, WarGames, and Survivor Series 2018 preview predictions. So thanks for tuning in and listening to this audio recording. If you haven't liked, followed, or subscribed to Gridiron Ring on social media, don't know what the hell you're waiting for, scroll down, check all the links out to Gridiron Ring's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Periscope, the website link, my Twitter and Instagram link as well are all in the description below. So scroll down, check those out. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to Gridiron Ring on social media. So NXT TakeOver, WarGames, and WWE Survivor Series are this upcoming weekend, Saturday and Sunday, November 17th and 18th, 2018. TakeOver WarGames will be Saturday night at the Staples Center, Survivor Series Sunday night also at the Staples Center, and then Monday Night Raw and Tuesday on SmackDown Live will also be from the Staples Center in Los Angeles. So TakeOver Saturday night, smallest card in TakeOver history, only 4 matches. There was supposed to be 5. Matt Riddle was supposed to make his TakeOver debut on Saturday, but that match got canceled. It is going to be taking place before the TakeOver WarGames event and will air on a future episode of NXT. So keep an eye out for that. But the other 4 matches got an NXT Women's Championship match. 2 out of 3 falls count anywhere. Shayna Baszler defending against Kairi Sane. I think Baszler will retain the NXT Women's Championship against Kairi Sane at TakeOver, title that she just got back at Evolution a couple weeks ago, Sunday, October 28th. I did not watch Evolution, the first ever all-women's pay-per-view in WWE history, but that's far from the fact because next we have a between Aleister Black and Johnny Gargano. Gargano turned heel over the summer, past couple months, attacked Aleister Black out in the parking lot outside of Full Sail University, home of NXT, where NXT is taped at. Sometimes they do have a couple live events, live shows for NXT, but obviously this is what they, WWE, Triple H, and company had in mind, had in store, had planned for this feud. Gargano attacks Black. Black goes out with an injury storyline-wise and in real life for a little bit. And now Black's back, and they're having a singles match at TakeOver. Aleister Black versus Johnny Gargano. And there's a lot of connections here as well within these next couple matches. Johnny Gargano, as I said, he turned heel. He was a face. Was in a feud with Tommaso Ciampa, who is still the NXT champion. Those two guys, former tag team partners, DIY. No longer together, obviously, singles competitors. Gargano lost the feud against Ciampa. Now he, turned his attention towards Aleister Black. He attacked him in the parking lot, and that's why they're having this singles match at TakeOver. I think Black, he'll get revenge, because Gargano, he's really been on top ever since turning heel, since attacking Black. So, give me Aleister Black over Johnny Gargano. And then I guess I'll predict preview the NXT Championship match, because I just got done talking about Tommaso Ciampa there. As I said, former tag team partner with Johnny Gargano. He's defending his NXT Championship against the Velveteen Dream on Saturday Night TakeOver. Don't go in any particular order, to be honest with you, because like I said, there's only 4 matches, the smallest card in TakeOver history, and they've been having these TakeOver events for a couple years now, so I'm really surprised that they only have 4 matches. As I said, it's supposed to be 5, but they canceled one. They still might add one before Saturday night at 7 o'clock on the WWE Network. And by the way, I will be on Periscope for this TakeOver event and on Sunday night for WWE Survivor Series. So be sure to follow me on Periscope at Cool Hand Luke 96. Also be on Periscope. I know I said it a lot in my college and NFL preview videos this week as well. I'll be on Periscope for NFL, Packers, Seahawks on Thursday night, Penn State Rutgers on Saturday, NXT TakeOver WarGames tonight, Eagles Saints Sunday afternoon, WWE Survivor Series Sunday night, and then the Kansas City Chiefs Los Angeles Rams game on Monday Night Football this week. So be sure to follow me on Periscope at ColehandLuke96. But back to this NXT Championship match between Ciampa and Dream. I just don't see Velveteen Dream winning the NXT Championship soon. I think there's still a lot more that they can do with Ciampa, with everybody that they have in NXT at the moment. So give me Ciampa to retain over the Velveteen Dream on Saturday night at NXT TakeOver. And then the WarGames match between the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong versus Pete Dunne, who is the United Kingdom champion, Ricochet, who's the North American champion, and War Machine, War Raiders. So a WarGames match, have a couple cages set up above the ring, all connected, and 2 or 3 rings, probably going to be 2 rings and 2 cages connected in this basically an 8-man tag. But last year, the first time WWE brought WarGames back, there were 3 different tag teams, and they were fighting for the NXT Tag Team Championship as well. So this year, 2 teams, 4-on-4, as I said, basically an 8 tag. Era versus Dunne, Ricochet, and War Raiders. You got Adam Cole basically in a feud with Ricochet in this. Bosch just came back. Pete Dunne did go toe-to-toe with Roderick Strong, but then Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong did face off against War Raiders as well. So a lot of connections there, but it's a little hard to pick against the Undisputed Era. So, Too Sweet, Undisputed Era, Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong defeat Pete Dunne, Ricochet, and the War Raiders on Saturday night at NXT TakeOver WarGames. And then on Sunday night, I'll be on Periscope as well for WWE Survivor Series. The battle for brand supremacy as Raw is toe-to-toe with SmackDown. Got 8 matches at Survivor Series Sunday, 1 on the kickoff pre-show. That is the 5-on-5 tag team elimination match. The 5 tag teams from Raw are Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, the Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, the B Team, Lucha House Party, and the Ascension. Then SmackDown's 5 tag teams, the Usos, the New Day, Sanity, the Good Brothers, Too Sweet on that as well, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and then the Clones, Primo and Epico. Give me SmackDown to win this match. I think for these 8 matches at Survivor Series, it's going to be a close 50-50 split. You'll have a couple matches won by Raw, and you'll have a couple matches won by SmackDown. Also have a Cruiserweight Championship match. That's on the 205 Live brand. That'll be on the main card as of now, unless they move it up. And they could also add more matches to the Survivor Series event. The event will be starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, so 2 p.m. local time out in LA, out in California, Staples Center. So give me the SmackDown tag team over the Raw tag team. That being the Usos, the New Day, Sanity, Gallows and Anderson, and the Clones over Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, the Revival, the B Team, Lucha House Party, and the Ascension. The Cruiserweight Championship match, because I just got done talking about that. Buddy Murphy won the title at WWE Super Showdown down in Melbourne, Australia, his home country, and he's been the Cruiserweight champ ever since. He's defending against Mustafa Ali. Seems like Ali is always in this Cruiserweight Championship match for wins. I don't think he's going to win again, so give me Buddy Murphy off Ali Sunday at Survivor Series. Next, it'll be one of the champion versus champion matches. The Authors of Pain, the Raw Tag Team Champs, are going toe-to-toe with the SmackDown Live Tag Team Champs, the Bar, with the Big Show in their corner. Drake Maverick will be in the corner of the Authors of Pain. So, as I said there a minute ago, I think it's going to be a 50 split. You're going to have a couple matches by Raw, a couple by SmackDown. That's how it normally is. And the 2 live match doesn't count. I had the SmackDown Tag Team Elimination match and the 5-on-5 Tag Team Elimination match between Raw and SmackDown go to SmackDown. So I'm going to have this one go to Monday Night Raw, the Raw Tag Team Champs, the Authors of Pain, with Drake Maverick in their corner manager, who's also the general manager of 205 Live, by the way. They need to do something about that, over the Bar, the SmackDown Live Tag Team Champs with the Big Show. So give me AOP over the bar at Survivor Series on Sunday. Next, the Intercontinental Champion versus the United States Champion. That's Seth Rollins, the IC Champ, versus Shinsuke Nakamura, the US Champ. Dean Ambrose feuding with Seth Rollins at the moment. I think Ambrose will come out and screw Rollins over. Nakamura beats Rollins on Sunday at Survivor Series. Team Raw versus Team SmackDown 5-on-5 women elimination match. Mickie James, Nia Jax, Tamina, and Ruby Riott, with Alexa Bliss being the captain due to an injury, and then Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan, 2/3 of the Riott Squad, out there as well, versus Team SmackDown, who I think is going to win this. Carmella, Naomi, Sonya Deville, Asuka, and then a mystery partner, because it was supposed to be Carmella, Naomi, Sonya Deville, Asuka, and Charlotte, because Becky Lynch was supposed to face Ronda Rousey in one of the other champion versus champion matches at Survivor Series, but due to a injury suffered on Monday Night Raw during the invasion, SmackDown Live invaded Monday Night Raw, Nia Jax injured Becky Lynch, and she'll be out with an injury for the foreseeable future. She has a concussion and a broken face. Nia supposedly has a broken hand, but and she's getting a lot of slack, but that just can't happen. You should know better. Now Charlotte took Becky Lynch's spot to face Rousey, so they're going to have what they were going to have as the main event, rumored to be the main event of WrestleMania 35 next April, between Rousey and Charlotte. They're going to have that this Sunday at Survivor Series. Maybe it'll be the main event. I don't know. I really don't want it to be the main event, but if it is, it is. I can't really do anything about it, obviously. But now I got a mystery partner, a open spot in this SmackDown Women's Raw versus SmackDown Women's elimination match. So 9 of the 10 competitors are go, but still got to try to figure out who the hell is going to be the 5th and final member of match on Sunday, since Charlotte is replacing Becky. They had the same this last year. They had a mystery partner in the women's 5-on-5. I don't remember who it was, nor do I care. I think it was Paige, if I'm not mistaken, or it was rumored to be Paige, and then ended up being somebody else. I don't remember, like I said, nor do I care. But it'll be interesting to see, and I really don't know, to be honest with you. It'll be interesting to see, though, who will be the 5th and final member of Team SmackDown and the 10th and final member of this 5-on-5 SmackDown versus Raw women's elimination match at Survivor Series on Sunday. And I'm going to take SmackDown regardless. So, as I said, Charlotte's going to replace Becky Lynch in this now singles, supposed to be a champ versus champ singles match, but now it's just a regular singles match because, Becky's still the champ on SmackDown Women's champ, but Charlotte doesn't have a title. Rousey does. She's a Raw Women's champ. So I don't really see Rousey losing anytime soon, so Rousey over Charlotte. Then Team Raw versus Team SmackDown, another 5-on-5 men's elimination match this time around, though. Team Raw, we got Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, their tag team, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, and Bobby Lashley, with Baron Corbin, the acting interim general manager of Monday Night Raw, as the captain, with Leo Rush, the hype man for Bobby Lashley, versus The Miz, Shane McMahon, Rey Mysterio, Samoa Joe, and now Jeff Hardy, as Daniel Bryan is now out of the 5-on-5 men's elimination match because on SmackDown this week he defeated AJ Styles and now is the new WWE champion. So Styles doesn't have a match now. Was supposed to face Brock Lesnar in the Universal Champion versus WWE Championship match, but now Brock Lesnar, he's still the Universal Champ, but AJ Styles lost WWE Champ to Daniel Bryan, so now it's Brock Lesnar versus, and Jeff Hardy replaces Daniel Bryan. And next, the main event, in my opinion, the first ever meeting between Brock Lesnar and Daniel Bryan, should be one hell of a match on Sunday at Survivor Series. Hopefully they don't cut this short and make it like a 2-minute match. I'd really like to see 10-15 minutes to really show what these guys can both do. So now it's Brock Lesnar versus Daniel Bryan in this Universal Championship versus WWE Championship match. I think Brock Lesnar will win, so give me Raw again on that. Well, by the way, I'll tell you who I was going to have win the Team Raw versus Team SmackDown men's elimination match. Give me Raw on that as well. So Raw wins the final 3 matches of the night. That'll probably how it's going to be, how it's going to go. Probably not in that order. I wouldn't be surprised if they do have Rousey Charlotte main event it, but I don't really want it to main event, but there's nothing I can do about it. I can predict all I want. I'll be on Periscope for Survivor Series, so be sure to tune in. Follow me at ColeHandLuke96 on Periscope so you can watch my live play of Series and NXT TakeOver WarGames. So Rousey over Charlotte. The Raw men's team, I think, will defeat SmackDown, and then Lesnar over Bryan, because Styles will come out and interfere and screw Daniel Bryan over, and then they'll keep this feud going. AJ Styles versus Daniel, probably going to be the main event of TLC in November, just a couple weeks away, about a month away, and then we'll have the Royal Rumble at the end of January. That'll be when the next NXT TakeOver event will take place the night before the Royal Rumble out in Phoenix. The Royal Rumble this year is going to be taking place at Chase Field, home of the Arizona Diamondbacks, and then officially will be on the road to WrestleMania. So AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan feud future as well, and then Styles versus, who knows, maybe HBK if they want to do WrestleMania, and then Daniel Bryan versus The Miz at Mania next year. So we'll have to see, but those are my predictions for WWE NXT TakeOver WarGames and WWE Survivor Series 2018. Hopefully you enjoyed this audio recording. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button as well right here on YouTube. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to Gridiron Ring on social media. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Periscope, Gridiron Ring's website. My Twitter and Instagram links are also in the description below. So scroll down, check those links out. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. So one more time, NXT TakeOver, I picked Shayna Baszler, Aleister Black, The Undisputed Era, and Tommaso Ciampa. They could add another match. We'll have to find out and see. But those are my predictions for TakeOver. And then on Sunday for Survivor Series, I have Team SmackDown defeating Team Raw in the tag team elimination match. That's the Usos, the New Day, Sanity, the Good Brothers, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows, and the Clones over Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, the Revival, the B Team, Lucha House Party, and the Ascension. Then I have Buddy Murphy over Mustafa Ali to retain the Cruiserweight Championship. Then the Tag Team Champion versus Champion match. That is the Authors of Pain versus The Bar. I picked AOP in that, so I think the Authors of Pain will defeat The Bar with the Big Show in their corner. Shinsuke Nakamura, I think, will defeat Seth Rollins, because I think Dean Ambrose will come out, interfere, and screw Seth in the Intercontinental United States Championship match. So Nakamura over Rollins. Then the final 4 matches on the card for Survivor Series, and they could add more matches for Survivor Series as well. Who knows? We'll have to find out and see. But the 5-on-5 versus Team SmackDown women's elimination match, I have Team SmackDown winning that. That's Carmella, Naomi, Sonya Deville, Asuka, and the mystery partner, because Charlotte is facing Becky Lynch in the Rousey match. So we'll have to see who the partner's going to be over Mickie James, Nia Jax, Tamina, Natalya, and Ruby Riott. I have Rousey defeating Charlotte because I don't see Rousey losing anytime soon in the WWE. Maybe WrestleMania. We'll see. Team Raw versus Team SmackDown men's elimination match, then I have Team Raw winning that. That's Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, and Bobby Lashley over The Miz, Shane McMahon, Rey Mysterio, Samoa Joe, and Jeff Hardy. And then I think Brock Lesnar will defeat Daniel Bryan in the Universal Championship versus WWE Championship match, because I think AJ Styles, because he lost his WWE Championship on SmackDown Live this week to Daniel Bryan, Styles comes out, screws Bryan. So Daniel Bryan's the new WWE champ. Styles loses his title after he held it for a little over a year. And like I said there a moment ago, I think they'll move forward with Styles there. And then Styles maybe versus Shawn Michaels, maybe against somebody else. And then Daniel Bryan versus The Miz, leading into WrestleMania 35. And by the way, tickets for that just went on sale this week. So if you guys want to go to WrestleMania, or you want to invite me, be must. But if you want to buy tickets for WrestleMania, I know that those just went on sale. They'll be pricey, but if you have the money, I would recommend going. Be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity if you'd ask me about that. So those are my NXT TakeOver, WarGames, and WWE Survivor Series preview and predictions. Hopefully you enjoyed. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Go check out my college football week predictions and NFL week 11 predictions as well. And I'll see everybody on Periscope this week on Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.